Hi everyone, I wanted to welcome you to the course. This is Professor Cole, and I wanted to review a couple important items so that you have a smooth start and also that you're able to continue through the course in an easy fashion. So, one of the first things that you will need to do when you get to the Canvas course page is to click on the download the syllabus and course information. Please make sure you click on that specific link, and please take a few minutes to read through the syllabus. It has some very important information within, pertaining to tests and homework assignments, as well as how the class is structured, and what percentages are devoted to each component that will be used to calculate your final grade for the course. If you are in my mixed mode or online classes, you need to make sure that you have a laptop with a working built-in camera or a webcam and reliable Wi-Fi. It is a requirement for this class as your assessments will be online and there are no other options for completing those assessments. You also will need to download and install HonorLock on your computer or device. It will not work on phones, so please make sure you're using a laptop or a desktop computer. Again, if you are in my online class, your attendance will be taken based on, but not limited to, completion of assignments and tests, discussion posts, and email correspondences. Please note that if you are not present during the first week of class, that you will be marked as a no-show, and that could impact any financial aid. One of your first assignments, if you are in my online class, is to complete the first discussion, which is a welcome, and you're going to introduce yourself. If you would like to post a picture of yourself, that would be great so that the class can get to know each other, and tell us something boring about yourself. So after you go through the syllabus, there's some important information here in Canvas. If you need to contact me, my email is jcole2@valenciacollege.edu. If you need to visit me, my office is on the third floor in the Dr. Phillips Academic Center. It's room 340K. And again, this video pertains to all my classes, but I will mention specifically, certain things related only to my online and mixed mode classes. My student engagement hours are my office hours where you can come see me for extra help, and those are listed there as well. During some of the windows, it is in person, and others are Zoom or virtual only. So please make sure when you go to Canvas, after you read the syllabus, you go to the modules. And you can start at the top under Course Essentials where it says Start Here and work your way through the course. There's important information that you will get to, such as the course schedule. You'll want to pull that up and pay attention to the topics we'll be covering and which specific due dates there are. One of the things you're going to need to do if you're in my online or mixed mode class is you're going to need to, like I said earlier, download and install HonorLock, and that's under course support. So you'll click on Universal Student Guide HonorLock, and you're going to go through the steps. Most importantly, you want to make sure, again, you're using a laptop or desktop and that you're using the most updated version of Google Chrome. Okay, please don't wait until the moment before you're going to take an assessment to download this, as there are sometimes some technical issues which we can work through, but you don't want to wait until the last minute to install HonorLock because due dates are not extended for any technical issues, as you're given a window of time to complete assignments and tests. If you do run into any issues, please contact me early on about those issues, and I'll do my best to help troubleshoot. And if I can't, I will probably just, suggest that you talk to an online help person for HonorLock. The people that work for HonorLock are very, very quick to reply. There's usually some virtual chat assistant that you can talk to, and they'll be quick to solve your problem. Now, for this class, there are no textbooks that are required for the class. What you do need to do, though, is you need to purchase registration for MyLab. So as you can see under course support, right underneath Universal Student Guide HonorLock, there is a link for student registration for Canvas linked to MyLab. So what we're going to use in this course is what's called MyLab Math, and it's a Pearson product. So if you look on the left side, it says MyLab and Mastering. You're going to click on that link right there. Okay, it's about the fifth line down. So you'll always access MyLab, which is where your homework will come from. And if you are an online or mixed mode student, you'll be taking your assessments through that link. You're going to click on MyLab and Mastering. Okay, when you are doing assessments, though, you'll need to go through HonorLock, but more instructions will be sent to you there. So you're going to always click on MyLab and Mastering, and then you're going to purchase the materials. So if we go back to modules and then student registration, you're going to just follow these steps here. So as I said, you're going to go to MyLab through Canvas always. You will never need a course ID to register as long as you go through Canvas. Okay, if it asks you for a course ID, then you're in the wrong area. If you already have a Pearson account, you're going to enter your account username and password to link the accounts. If you don't have a Pearson account, you're going to create and follow the instructions. So in order to enter an access code, you will have needed to have purchased the textbook or purchase the registration for MyLab. So in order to do that, you're going to make sure you go to the Valencia College downtown bookstore and make sure you're using your Valencia College email. And you're going to just search for your class, and you'll find the materials listed there. And you're going to need to purchase the MyLab code. And it usually takes about an hour or so. You'll get an email, and it will contain an access code. And you're going to enter that access code as you're creating your account in MyLab, which again, you're accessing through Canvas. If you don't have the funds to purchase full access right away, you can always get a 14-day temporary access by selecting the link near the bottom of the page. And however, I strongly recommend that you don't wait until the 14 days is up to then purchase the full access. Make sure that you give yourself a couple days and then purchase the full access. Because what will happen is your assignments will go away until you purchase the full access, and you'll fall behind in your assignments. And then when you're done, you're going to go to My Courses or just go back to the Canvas course and click on MyLab and Mastering, and then click on any of the links on the right or the yellow button on the right to access MyLab and Mastering. Okay, and again, you're always going to enter through Canvas. Okay, I will be sending you more information and documents step by step on how to upgrade if you purchase the 14 days, and also how to get your access code. There is technical assistance if you need help. The link is there. You can always copy and paste in your browser, or click on the link. Please also, if you've never used Canvas, underneath the course support, I have a Learn Canvas. You can go through there, as well as the technology requirements and skills. And then each week contains the notes. So there's a PDF notes, and as you watch the videos, you can follow along and write down your notes here. So these are guided notes for you to make your life easier. And you just need to watch the video and follow along. And if you have any questions, of course, you can always reach out to me. So for week one, which is January 9th to January 15th, if you're in my online class, you'll need to introduce yourself, and then you can download and print the chapter 2 notes, which is where we're going to start with sets. And then you're going to click on 2.1 set concepts, which will take you to the video for 2.1. And you can just take notes. And then the 2.1 assignment will be due at a specific date. So you want to check the course schedule, which is right here. You're going to click on that. And week one, we have 2.1 set concepts, and that is due on January 15th. And it's always due by 11:59 p.m. I do take late assignments. However, there's a 10% penalty beyond the due date. So please keep that in mind. And then for week two, the assignments are 2.2 subsets and 2.3 Venn diagrams and set operations. If you're in my face-to-face classes or in another type of class, you may have other assignments that are due. And then the test for this class will be during week 3, and you will have a window of time to complete it. So as you can see here in the first yellow horizontal bar that's on the course schedule, it says review and test 1. So we basically theoretically will finish chapter 2 on January 24th, and then the test for chapter 2, test number 1, is due on January 30th. So more than likely the test will open and then it will close on the 30th. Now, if you're in my online class, you can work ahead. So during week 1, you can finish all of chapter 2 and do the test, but then you have to wait until week 4. The next chapter opens up on January 31st to continue on. So think of these as checkpoints. I don't want anyone to get too far ahead without stopping and pausing and reflecting on what they've learned, and also to give you an opportunity to ask questions if you have any. And the course is, all completed for you up until the end. The last thing that you'll want to keep in mind is the final exam, which is the week of April 25th. And for my online and mixed mode classes, your final exam will be due on April 27th by 11:59 p.m. It will be an online assessment. So I hope that answers some of your questions. I know you may have more. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm happy to be your instructor. I'm happy to help you this semester. And I'm looking forward to working with each of you. And I hope you have a wonderful spring semester.